Good afternoon and welcome to the Happy Half Hour. I'm Leigh Kubin.
I'm Sandra Priestley. Welcome to our podcast. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
Welcome to the two coolest chicks having a conversation.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good one.
I think it is too. Today I have two drinks.
Oh,
Water because I have to.
yeah.
I need to drink more water. I wish to drink more water.
Mhm.
Not need. I wish to drink more water.
No,
So
you just
I
drink more water.
constantly got
Oh,
my
there's
water
that cup.
and peppermint tea.
Oh,
Yeah.
very
Nice.
nice.
It's cool. It's not hot. So I made it and then cooled it down. So it's
Okay.
just
So I've got some sugar-free lemonade with some mint in it.
yum.
In
Thank
my
you, girl.
cute little cup.
I like it. I
So
like it.
it's a good week. It's a full week. I have so much to say.
I can't wait.
Last week when we wrapped up, Paul and I went to our Spanga class, which is 20 minutes on the bike, 20 minutes in the weight room, and then 20 minutes of yoga at the end.
Oh,
And it is the best class that I've ever done. And it goes by in a blink. And I think it's because we're only at each place for 20 minutes. And at the end of yoga, we do a meditation, which is never long enough. But luckily, I am pretty good about being able to shut my eyes and turn off the noise and listen to the AC going, focus on that. And when I come out of it, I feel good. But I normally don't really hear anything the instructors say. Part of it is my ears. Part of it is the acoustics in there and that microphone they use. They sound like the teacher on Charlie Brown.
Oh yeah. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah.
Yeah. But as I'm lying there, completely zoned out, what I hear her say was, I welcome the unexpected. That is where I find endless possibilities. And she said that, and it just ran through me. And it was good because my mind was so quiet that when she said it, I felt it.
Oh, I love
And
that.
I was going, you can't forget this. You need to go write this down
Yeah,
now.
I
But
love it.
I was so full of joy after that because I was like, oh, that's what I
Mhm.
needed. Because it can be really easy to get derailed or
Yeah.
distracted by the unexpected. And when we can start looking at it as like, oh, what's coming? What does this mean?
Yeah.
And in the best possible way, instead of holy shit, my world is falling apart.
Exactly.
So,
I, I was reading something and I don't remember what it was now. So, why did I even bring it up? But
but you
it
know what it
reminded
said.
I know what I felt when I read it. No, but it was how much time we waste worrying about something in the future. Oh, it was Jim Carrey. It was a reel that Jim Carrey did. And, he talks about just like being in the present moment so much
Mhm,
so in the moment
mhm.
and how much time we waste in the future, being in the future, like
Mhm.
our thoughts
Or the
in the future
past.
or the past. Yeah.
Mhm.
But I just thought about that because I thought, whoa, how many times am I not in this present moment? Probably 95% of the time.
Mm.
Probably 95%. So I just, even just watching that, even just thinking of that, I think it helped me to bring me back down to the power of now.
Yeah. Do you know who Jim Carrey has been hanging out with?
Who?
Eckhart Tolle.
Well, there you go. Oh,
And he's grasped that he got it.
I watched that video too, where
Mhm.
he said, I finally understood it in a different way because he thought, wait a minute. I am thinking that I am in the presence of now, but who is thinking that?
Mm.
Like it was like this existential moment of that he
Yeah.
had was just like, whoa, wait a minute, how many of us are out there?
Yeah.
Because I'm aware of what I am thinking, but who is the one that is recognizing that I'm thinking?
Mhm.
Like massively deep. I
Oh, yeah.
know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know.
For sure. I love him so much, though.
Mhm.
He's amazing to watch what he can create.
Yes.
And the thing is, if he can do it, any of
Right.
us can.
Well, and I love his manifestation story about the check that he put in his wallet. I think we talked about this and how he drive his like ratchety car down Mulholland Drive and look at the Hollywood sign and like really every single day
Mhm.
actively work on
Yeah.
manifesting.
Yeah. Feeling as though.
Mhm.
Yeah. My favorite thing used to be to go drive cars that I wanted
Yeah.
when I couldn't afford them. And I kind of felt bad for the salespeople because we were not leaving with a car, but we would get dressed up
Mm,
and we would go and drive. And it was the most fun thing to do,
yeah.
just to feel what it was going to feel like. So we could, you know, in the moment.
Yeah. And
But
so
mm,
drive now, do you drive one of the cars that you used to trial? Like,
I drive a little a Lexus RC 350. It's a little coupe. In those days, I wanted a SUV.
hmm,
I wanted like the Infinity
yeah.
SUV. And I drove an SUV for years. It wasn't the Infinity. But by the time I was ready for the Infinity, I didn't want a SUV. I wanted
Hmm,
a convertible, in fact. So
nice.
my very first manifestation was a little Mercedes that it was a convertible and it would seat all four of us because the kids were small enough. When Logan got older, I'd have to sit back in the back with Lily. But
Cool.
but yeah, but I had a patient in my chair this week. He's a weight loss guy. And he was saying, when I see you in 3 weeks, I want to be at this weight. And he goes, I don't believe in manifestation or anything. But if I did, I would say, I'm going to be at this weight. And I said, wait, what? You don't believe in manifestation? And he's like, no, it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like, if I want to fly, oh, I can make myself fly. No, I don't think so. If I want to grow a third leg, I'll just will it and poof, there it is. I was about to lose my mind, Sandra. I was like, are you kidding me right now? Do you want to fly? And if so, you can get on a freaking airplane. And do you need a third leg? Like, that is a dumb ass
Exam.
equivalence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Because that's not what we're talking about or they're talking about. So we had a discussion, but he's like, I just can't buy it, can't buy it. But it reminded me of the conversation with you a week or so ago.
About affirmations.
Yeah, I'm not a fucking lion.
I'm not a fucking line. Yeah. Yeah.
Are are you?
But here's the thing. I'm totally all about the affirmations now.
Mhm.
Like, so you just never say never.
No,
Say
never.
never. I just it felt like I couldn't come up with an affirmation. I thought, why in the fuck am I doing this? I am all about them now. Like since I sat and wrote in my journal and it just flew out, it was like I felt it. Like I felt it. It was just the same as when you said after yoga, like you heard this affirmation and you felt it.
Yeah.
That's I wrote it and I felt it so deeply. So now it's like I'm all about this. Like it's safe to be abundant. I mean, like I'm just like
Who knew?
writing affirmations. I know it's so
Uh-huh.
great.
Yeah. No, and I love it when we have those realizations and when we learn something like
Mhm.
that, because that's huge.
Yeah.
because those get into your subconscious. Like that instructor was speaking directly. She had a direct line and it resonated with me so much.
So the question is,
Yeah.
did Paul hear it?
You know, I think so, but he did not get nearly as excited as I did because literally I got up from our yoga session. I didn't usually I wait for him and he puts on his shoes and we walk out front together. I went straight back to the weight room, put on my shoes, grabbed my water, went to the locker, got my phone, and started speaking it into my phone. And it just went on and on and on. And oh my gosh, that was amazing. I needed to hear that. So, I'll ask him tonight because maybe I was a little self absorbed in the moment because I don't know.
Yeah. But it's interesting because we take away so many different things from the
Mhm.
same situation.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that
Yeah.
about humans
Mhm.
that can experience the exact same moment and we experience it like we're in two different places.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're
Because we're hearing things with different ears. We're seeing things with different eyes. We have different experiences.
different lens.
We interpret things in a different way. But I
And I
will
think
ask him.
sometimes we're not in that now. So like I might hear an affirmation and then I'm like way off in my thoughts about, wow, I really love that. And how could I use that? And, or I'm not a fucking lion, like whatever it happens to be, like I take my own filter.
Yeah.
All of a sudden it means something completely different
Yeah.
to this person. Right.
Mhm.
And
And it can even vary moment to moment. I know I'll turn on Abraham some mornings, and the very first sentence that she says, I'm like, I've heard this before. And then I'm going, well, if it's coming up again, maybe you weren't paying close enough attention. And inevitably, I get my socks knocked off because it's like I hear something that I didn't hear the first time. Now, I know the stories and they're familiar. So yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that. But then when it gets to the meat of really what her message is, I hear it in a whole different way.
Mhm.
Just like you can watch a movie several times and you see more every time you watch it.
Yeah. Shay and I will watch the same movies over and over again.
Hmm.
And we often, like, I'll notice something and just say, "Okay, I've never seen that before."
Yeah.
This just happened. We were watching Anyone But You, that comedy. And so I said, "I have never seen that before." And she goes, "Really? I focus on that." Like, it's just so interesting how we take something completely different.
Hmm.
What my brain just sort of filters out, hers hyper
Yeah.
focus.
Yeah.
So interesting.
Because our brain is collecting information that we agree with,
Yeah.
you know? And
Yeah.
it's the same thing when we miss things when we're watching a show. That's why when Abraham talks about everything we want is right here, just can't see it.
Mhm.
And we're
Yeah.
searching and begging. It's right there.
When you were talking about meditation and how you just sort of zone out and you listen to the AC. Well, today I was doing a meditation and I just turned on YouTube and it was Hertz music, but it
Mm.
was with the Om chant.
Oh.
Wow. I have my
Wow.
earphones in.
Hmm.
I felt that same, just like I could feel as if my voice was lower and I was saying the Om.
Oh, wow.
Is You gotta try it. It was
Okay.
the coolest experience. I did fall asleep and I felt it like shifting my cells almost.
Hmm. Yeah.
Loved
Okay.
it.
I'm going to have to try that.
Mhm.
Oh.
There's a whole bunch of them. You just YouTube,
I
Om.
listen to Hertz music all day in my office
Mhm.
because when my hypnotherapy patients come in, that's what's playing.
Mm.
So that is playing while I'm talking to them,
Yeah.
calm them down, and
Nice.
then as I'm doing their session.
Love it.
So, yeah,
Favorite one? Which do you use a lot of the time?
I don't have a particular because they'll all come up. I try to do ones that are 3 hours kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But if someone's having money issues, we're going to do abundance. If they need clarity, if it's about relationship, like if there's a specific struggle they have, then
Mhm.
I'll tune it to something that way. But a lot of the time, it's what the God one. But I want to try the one with the Om.
Oh, it is so fabulous.
Okay, on the
So
list.
and use your earphones the first time you listen to it,
Yeah,
but
so
yeah,
it can. I just got to look at my ears and make sure.
that left is left and right is right.
Yes, for sure. I had a feng shui moment this week.
Oh,
So, feng shui moment's probably not the way to put it. I had a fucked up sector in my feng shui gua. And
okay.
it's not just this week, but this week it finally came to a head.
Okay.
And do you know the pool that we put in 2 years ago?
Yeah.
So, sometime this winter, the cover for it broke.
Okay.
And I did not get on Paul's ass like, hey, go order a cover. We need a cover. I told him we needed a cover. He didn't order a cover. I reminded him, but I just was like, he's a grown ass man. Hell, he's going to be 58 years old. I don't know what cover he needs, nor do I know how to put it on. Like, he needs to order the cover. I can't just, but he does not order the cover. And acorns, this is what he says happened. I don't know. Acorns from the tree, and then the leaves and stuff were falling into the pool. Well, then he wasn't cleaning it like he would normally go out there and take it. Well, Sandra, the pool rusted, because it's metal.
Oh no.
And we've got this deck built around it. And it's this big 12-foot pool.
Yeah.
And it is so hot outside right now. We should be in the pool. But so anyway, I'm looking at this rusted pool that's full of water. And finally, I was like, and this has been a couple of months ago, drain the pool.
So you
Like,
have not been in the pool this entire time.
no,
Like last week when you said it was like
no,
80 degrees. Like when it
no,
was so hot, you had no pool, a well.
no, no.
Oh, come
So I
on.
got on his ass to drain it. And it's been a few months thinking, okay, once it gets drained, he's going to see that it's drained and then he's going to want to do something.
Yeah.
And so we've got Logan. Logan's coming home this weekend. So I'm like, I was telling Mona, oh, we'll have the pool ready for Saturday so the kids can swim. And Paul's like, I don't think we're going to have the pool ready for Saturday. And I said, oh, I'm sure we can have the pool ready for Saturday. Well, it lit a fire under his ass because I kind of thought he's going to blow me off. But
Right.
he ordered everything, got to work on it. It is painted, like the whole inside around is painted. He's doing the floor tonight. Tomorrow we epoxy it.
Oh my gosh. It's a big job.
Mm-hmm. And then it should be ready for Saturday. So we'll see. Interestingly, I've been feeling broke. And it's gotten bigger over, like I have to literally go to my bank account and pay our bills and go, see, you're fine. Look, you got plenty of money. You're good. Like, relax. But I sort of ignore that. And the way I feel
Yeah.
is just like, Oh, there's not enough. And then unexpected things just are keep popping up. And this week has been such a shift for me because when I heard the unexpected just brings unlimited opportunities, that shifted something. And then I see the pull, it's all coming together. Do you know, like I broke a tooth and had to go get a crown? And did I tell you
Okay,
that?
I
Like
think so.
unexpectedly on
Yeah.
one of Maria's lollipops. Why am I eating a fucking lollipop? Hello. I don't even really eat those things. And then I do. And then poof, there's a broken tooth. So,
Gosh.
and I'm like, well, fuck, there's another expense. And it was like, whatever, whatever. It happened in the best possible place because it was in the back of my mouth. I have insurance. I had to pay about $400. And something occurred to me like, you have Aflac. Why don't you just file a claim and see if you get anything? And if you do, great. And if you don't, whatever. Girl, $650. I only paid $400 to get my tooth fixed. Yeah. And I just laughed. But telling you now that we're getting this pull together and all that energy is going into abundance,
Yeah.
I'm seeing it everywhere. You know, I've been slower than I prefer to be with new people at
Mhm.
work. And I'm like, I don't really like this. I like it when I'm like go, 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 go. And I'm still go, 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 but not as much new and interruptions. And, you know, I'm wondering, well, is it this? Is it this? And then you know what I hear? It's you, Leigh. Stop blocking it. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Mhm.
And all of a sudden, schedule just picking up. I had small amount today on the books. I didn't have a lot scheduled today. I did about 10 times what I anticipated I was going to do from a money point of view today.
Wow.
Yeah, just unexpected things, unexpected people. Like, I've got to see you. When can I get an appointment? Can I come in right now? Kind of a thing. Oh,
Cool.
you know what? I have some time. So the pool is in our wealth area. I think I probably left that off. That's an important piece.
Yeah.
And then it's surrounded by wood
Yeah.
for the deck. And then of course I've got a tree right behind it, which drops acorns in it.
But the tree is growth. That's
Tree
good
is
for the
growth.
world.
And do you know what color blooms on that tree?
What color?
Purple.
Oh,
You
did
know
you
that
plant
was
on
yeah,
purpose?
I planned that. We planted that tree for that reason. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I have this purple flower that's kind of like almost a ground cover, not really ground cover, but I'm just gonna say it. It's called Wandering Jew. And I really don't feel like you're supposed to say that out loud. Can that be considered offensive?
I don't know, but that's what it's called, right? Is there another?
There is a more technical name for it.
Oh,
Because I
but
think I've
yes,
talked about it on the show before, and I was like, I don't want to say anything offensive. Do what?
it's very pretty foliage though.
Oh, it's beautiful. It is
Dark
absolutely.
purple with the green. Yeah.
And so I've got that in my wealth area. So anyway,
Mm,
I am feeling excited about what's coming and like I kind of broke through something. But here's my question.
okay.
Did I feel broke because I have a belief that that is my wealth area and I was doing something that was destructive to it? Is it as simple as that? Or is there really this thing?
You know, one of the books that I read
Mm,
that was part of the class that you taught on Feng Shui.
mhm.
I still have all the books. I have never found this quote again,
Okay.
but it was a female author, and she
Move your
said,
space, change your life.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to keep looking for it. But she said, to this day, after all of this training that I've done, I still do not know why Feng Shui works. I just know that it does. And that was so freeing to me
Mhm.
because I thought, oh shit, okay. Like I am the girl who barely believes there's planets out there. Because, like, I think I said this before in the podcast, but like, there's planets out there, but at the end of this galaxy, there's more galaxies. And at the end of those galaxies, there's more galaxies. And like, there's no end to it. What the actual fuck? Like we're just floating in the air. Like, this freaks me out to think about it. Like, I did not go into astronomy, clearly.
Yes.
And so for me, it was like, okay, I had to figure that out. I had to figure out, am I creating this? Is there something magical to it? Is this, and
Yeah.
I just kind of let it go. But I think it's both.
Yeah. Because
I think
it,
there's an energetic pattern that we cannot make sense of. It is
yes.
like planets. Just like, when you go, have you ever been to Chichen Itza?
Mm-mm.
In Mexico, there's this ball court that you can go to, and it is like hotter than the fucking like sun. It is so hot in there that like the sand is like white. And if you clap 5 times on the one side of the ball court, you hear the clap 6 times. I have no idea why. And the Mayans that really did all of these things, they knew like the intricacies, even like the one, I can't remember what it's called, but the one pyramid,
Uh-huh.
a certain type of day, like it looks like a serpent that goes up to the top, like that's
Yeah.
moving. And they created it intentionally.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, okay, there are things we don't know. And I
Yeah.
really, really believe in the energetic patterns of our environment.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. I really believe that wealth is like there's a wealth area.
Yeah.
But I also believe that we manifest it. And when we make it mean something,
Mm.
our subconscious mind is like it's always talking to us, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Your subconscious mind is always saying,
You're
that's
gonna
your
go broke. Fix your fucking pool.
law. Get all on it, right?
Well,
Like,
I guess that now I have a question for Abraham, because I always think I want to ask Abraham a question, but I want it to be a real question.
yeah.
This is a question I would like to sit in the hot seat and ask Abraham. That's a
Mm.
bucket list thing.
Yes, I want you to manifest that.
Well, and I just need to look and see when she's coming to San Antonio, Austin, Houston, or Dallas next, because that would be a quick trip.
Yeah.
Because
Oh my God.
she makes the trips. So I think maybe once, twice a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
So,
you've never been.
oh yeah. Oh, we've
Oh,
been
yeah.
plenty. In fact, uh, I mean, Paul and I go, but one year we took Lily because it
Cool.
was like, she needs this, you
Mm,
know, she
yeah.
needs to experience Abraham live. That was
Wow.
amazing. Hmm.
Oh my gosh. I would love to go.
You should go check out the website because they do have, I mean, they
Yeah.
travel all over the world. I'm sure.
Cool.
Yeah. Got to come to Canada.
I'll have to look.
Okay. I think we're out of time.
We are.
This was
That
good. Yes. We were all over the place. And, I got like 5 more things that I need to talk about. So I
Oh,
guess we got more for next week.
yeah.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Sandra. And thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next Thursday on the Happy Half Hour. Bye.